Welcome, 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 everyone. What's going on, y'all? Welcome back. Shout out to the new subscribers. I see y'all. And returning subscribers. Much love to y'all for supporting me, vibing. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is your Empress, High Priestess, Goddess, Alba la Pantera. Welcome to the vibes. Let's elevate this thing here. Let's shift whatever it is that you're experiencing. Let's get to the root of whatever it is you're experiencing to come out on top. Let's elevate. Let's get into that high vibration, that higher consciousness. Thank you, benevolent angels, benevolent ancestors, benevolent spirit guides, benevolent cosmic ancestors, the warriors alike, animal ancestors, divine creator of all, for these messages we're about to receive. For being able to be in this space and share that energy of the highest frequency. And with that, we say Ashe, 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 Ashe. To all of our ancestors, Ashe, 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 Ashe. Yes, indeed. I hope you all are well. Let's go ahead and see what message we can pull here for the collective. This is the surrender deck. Okay. So let's see what is to be surrendered here in order for the path of least resistance to be available or open to us. 1414 or 214. Patience with the process as something is being revealed to you as you may be going through or experiencing the dark night of the soul, which is shifting the illusion that the higher self and your 3D self are separate. Welcome. Welcome on in. This is a general collective reading, 234. High vibes, higher consciousness. This is what we're here for. Get to the bottom, the root of whatever it is, because at the end of the day, even connecting to love, there are certain aspects in life that you have to get to the bottom of in order to really experience that unconditional, sustainable love. As unconditional love is sustainable, right? Because now you're in this space of bliss. Welcome, my love, and praying. Welcome, baby. What's going on with you, my love? 311, 310. Let's see what's the surrender message. Let's open up the path here. Let's see what's surrender. Ooh, we got surrender to fear. Surrender to, not to fear. Surrender fear for sure then. And surrender to rest and sleep. Let go of the fearful stories you are telling yourself. Stay in the moment. Focus on the solutions and celebrate every baby step forward. Celebrate yourself. You may want to do more, but you got to celebrate what you've done, you know? Give yourself that love for what you've done so far, so that way now you are inspired to do more rather than feeling forced and to the point of not wanting to do more because you're forcing it, you know? Surrender resentments is at the bottom, but we have here surrender rest, to rest and sleep. To prevent burnout, slow down, honor your need for quiet time and peaceful sleep to rejuvenate your mind, body, and spirit. This is about to, I think, okay, 422. Let's go. Let's just roll. Let's just roll. Surrender fear, surrender to rest and sleep, so that way you can surrender to your full power. All right. Okay. So for some of you, if you are not in a space where you are able to retreat and be in that space where you can rest and sleep peacefully, make arrangements so you can do so at least for the next, give yourself at least a couple days, preferably 3 weeks, but a couple days. Okay, that way you can focus on what it is that you are wanting to create here. Surrender to your full power. Your life is calling for you to step into your full power. All right. So some of you could be feeling tired because there's a lot that's being released from past cycles and ways of doing things that you're removing programs from your system that no longer serve you, basically. Surrender to success. So we have here surrender to your full power, surrender to success. It also, with the surrender to your full power, you have your life is calling for you to step into your full power rather than playing it small. Okay. Then you have you are ready to experience abundance. Don't look back at previous roadblocks or difficulties. Leap into an exciting new world of possibilities. You got that message yesterday about possibilities. We definitely did. So 555. We said energy shift. That's what we titled this. Okay. So on one side here, for those of you who are wondering, damn, why am I so tired? Like, why do I feel like I want to? Well, we're stepping into the new moon in Scorpion. It's a super moon at that. So it doubles the energy. Therefore, the process of things being removed or ending is much faster for this new beginning to kick in the sign of Scorpio, which is the sign of transformation. Okay. So stay in the moment. Focus on what it is that you truly desire without the thought of anyone judging you or you judging yourself, for some or both, right? Surrender to effortlessness, because whatever this is that you'll be doing, collective, it's simple, but it generates so much resources that you're able to help those around you. And the reason being is because the work that's required for this specific gift that you have, it doesn't seem like work to you because it's something you have a passion for. Surrender your desire to control people. Being over controlling can sabotage relationships. To more effectively achieve your goals, back off, regroup, and give the situation some breathing room. Okay? Rest. Surrender to divine timing. Sometimes divine timing may differ from your ego's timing. If a goal isn't manifesting fast enough according to your ego, be patient and trust the universal flow. We're going to do two more. Surrender your fear of intimacy, and this could even be connected to control issues. This could be blocking some of you from truly experiencing the intimacy, the ability to see into someone is controlling something. So the moment you remove control and allow yourself to go with the ebb and flow of cycles, because we all have, a shift in cycles through our energy until we reach that true space of bliss, which is unwavering, then and only then, you know what I mean? We're always going to be in this cycle of evaluating, healing possibly, but it has to come to a point where we are no longer healing. Because if we are healing and we are aware, there's something in that equation that's missing if we are aware. What would that be? More than likely, it would be two things: decision or the action on a decision. Part of that decision or that action could be patience. 939221. Surrender obsessive thinking could be have a lot to do with patience. Bringing more love into the situation and not rushing things. If you're obsessing about a person or situation, turn the dilemma over to spirit. Doing so will help you. Doing so will help bring clarity or even solve the problem. So bring the dilemma over to center, source. Give the dilemma over to source. Go ground yourself. 222. Get into Mother Nature. That's really how you do this. Put all that energy back into the earth, because the earth has a natural frequency to be able to regenerate itself naturally. Okay? It's like the earth is a natural portal of intuition, basically. So to tap back into that inner voice, ground yourself in Mother Nature. Surrender to what is at the bottom of the deck here. Flow with what is instead of fighting it. When you can't change a situation, compassionately accepting it is exactly as it is will bring you peace. Surrender to what is. All right. So let's go over to messages from the mermaids. It was just 11:11. Make a decision. Contemplation time. Make a decision. Contemplation time. Break freeze on the other side. So it's like knowing what you have to do and surrendering obsessive thinking about a situation. And in doing so, you'll be able to surrender to success. Welcome, Pearl Z. Welcome, my love. 12:12. Yesterday's message was synchronicity, so let's keep that in mind. Let's get 2 messages here. Wow. Synchronicity. Okay. 1 more, 2 more. Self-employment. Explore your options. Some of you are juggling some stuff here, right? Have a lot of ideas flowing. By not allowing it to even penetrate your system. Helpful persons at the bottom of the deck. Someone wants to help you. Think of whom that might be and initiate contact. So explore options, y'all. When it comes to magical opportunities surrounding you, and how you bring closer awareness of this to you is through the patterns that you have been noticing. Is a pattern that you've been noticing, right? So you want to there we go. Oh, I can actually do this now. Easier. Yes, Ashay. So let me get 1 more. Let's get 1 more here. The world bridger, white world bridger, crossing this bridge here. There's a bridge. Have faith. Crossing the bridge. Have faith. Your prayers are manifesting. Remain positive and follow your guidance. But you have to be able to know that you're worthy of this. You have to know that you're worthy of this. There's a lot of great change happening for the collective on a whole. And there's a lot of aspects going on astrologically that are basically indicating like, okay, this is where the universe is literally shifting shit for you. And it's making you go from here to hear because it's time regardless. Whether you're prepared, different story, right? So that moment could be when someone calls it luck because they're not prepared subconsciously. But when an opportunity presents itself to you and you've been preparing for it, you'll know when it arrives that it's not luck, it's something that you created. So this could also be another level of ascension for those and their way of thinking of surrendering fear, part of surrendering fear, because it says focus on solutions and celebrate every baby step forward. So like I said, you never really know what could be connected to another aspect in your life, which is why nothing happens by coincidence and why we really shouldn't take situations as a coincidence, you know. Everything happens for a reason. We may not really fully know that reason, you know, on a whole, that moment, but it'll make sense. It'll make sense. So we have the throat chakra here at the bottom of the deck, which is also connected to Taurus energy, Venus energy, but also the intuition, right? Your throat chakra at this time is speaking. Your inner voice right now is speaking based on what core values you currently have. Okay. Now, Taurus is also connected to possessions and finances and stuff like that. Have some of you been thinking about entrepreneurship? Those of you in this reading, have you been thinking of entrepreneurship? Because that's the message I have in front of me right now. Under that, we do have triumphant success, but this is also about having to put the work in. 515. You're going to have to put work in order to achieve this, because it's going to come with some adversity. But it's like one of those worth the wait situations. So you have here, have faith. There's a lot of options that you may have to explore. Okay. Dang, I didn't even realize it was a book over here. So we got obstacles and challenges, right? This is the 5 of Wands. So this is something that's going on around you that's chaotic. The solution that you come up with to this chaos, the order that you come up with, trust your intuition about it. There's something chaotic going on in your life that the solution to this problem is actually something that's going to help you gain generational wealth. Pretty much. Don't think too hard on it, though. Surrender obsessive thinking. And surrender the fear of intimacy so that way you're able to see within yourself, too, right? Then you have prosperity begins. This is the order and chaos. This is the Ace of Pentacles. So this is a fresh new start about your material aspects. Because like I said before, whatever this idea is, it might be something that's so mundane, but it's going to multiply, doubled, tripled, however that may be for you. Infinite. Triumph is under this. Prosperity begins, then triumph. So this is basically like, this is having to do with divine timing anyway. It's like you've built up enough wisdom through the adversity to work on this positive movement forward by learning the lessons as it relates to partnerships. So a lot of people have really been going through these cycles of noticing the type of relationships or connections they want around them, like on a deeper level, because we're in this Scorpio season when this is happening, right? So on top of that, we're going from the age of Pisces into the age, of Aquarius, where we're going from the hidden to the knowing. So that requires even a deeper understanding now of the type of connections we want around us. Now, when we change the type of connections we have around us, that also changes the world we're connected to. for the abundance we create. Now we have coming up here under triumph, we have conflict and defeat, stand your ground, okay? Patience and planning. It's not going to make sense to other people what you're doing. That's why I said don't think too hard on it, especially if you're not in a space by yourself where you can pick up others' frequencies, and then that can add to you overthinking. Then we have emotional withdrawal. We have discontent and emotional withdrawal. 4 of Cups and the 8 of Cups. That's everything that you're feeling right now is bringing forth balance, but it just depends on how you perceive it. This is the Justice card. This is Libra card again. Not again, but this is the Libra card. Well, yeah, again, because the 3 of Swords came out with the heartache and loss, which would indicate Libra energy. So to see the major arcana, it's like, okay, the decision is being made on what? To handle or emotionally withdraw from those things that really made you feel like you weren't worthy, because worthiness came out on the bottom of the deck, right? So certain relationships now can show you that by the way things are being communicated. You have to decide 2121 what your cycles are. Okay? Because it's one thing to be a soul having a human experience, and then you're a human having a soul experience. Let me see what else we get here. That was 233. Is it bringing any clarity to you? Those of you who agreed. 234. Do you have an idea of what to do next? Let's reading this for y'all, really. I mean, we live. If it was recorded, obviously the reading would be different, but hey, you know what I mean? What we got? Patience coming out in the waiting game. Let's go ahead and get some cards here then. Definitely. Okay. Awesome. Awareness is at the bottom here. Rest and rejuvenation is under that because you're recharging. We have power. We have the same exact cards. Awareness of whatever trapped you in fear. Okay. So what it says here, let go of the fearful stories you are telling yourself. Stay in the moment. Focus on solutions and celebrate every baby step forward. Synchronicities help with baby steps forward because it gives you signs. Let's see. What else can you tell the collective here about self-employment and exploring their options, the waiting game, patience, surrendering to success, by knowing that they deserve to receive all that is great in all ways. Here we go. You have the moon, emotions being revealed, patience, waiting game. First thing is, emotions are being revealed. It can come through as a message from a fire sign, a younger fire sign. This could be somebody that is a secret admirer. Triumph through adversity is at the bottom of the deck here again. So it's almost as if there's a situation that occurs and your next step connects you to someone else who's actually the person or the connection or the inspiration, the spark. There's a spark. There's a spark here. Order and chaos. 5 of Wands here. This could even be a revelation about a younger fire sign, right? For some, this looks like a distracting younger fire sign. But have patience. This is all part of the plan. Because this is almost as if something that could even come across as distracting is actually the catalyst of change for you. So something you don't expect to even help you ends up helping, if that makes sense. Yes, it does. So that makes sense to somebody. We have the Star card. Welcome, my love, Zuri. A wish coming true. Right on after that. So there's victory and success, but you're going to have to find, again, the order in chaos. So this could be the way you imagine whatever it is that you want to create when it comes to this young, fiery passion that you have, either around or within you. This young, fiery passion that you have is being revealed to you as you remove the control of others and obsessive thinking. The moment you stop wanting to fix other people based on what it is that you know, right? Because when it comes to higher consciousness and the higher vibration, unconditional love, and really just living the life you want to live and doing what you want to do, there's a lot of shifting that happens. And with this new moon in Scorpio, a lot of wishes can come true because of sudden shifts of what must end for it to make room for the new to come in. This is also a time where people actually get what they want, but not at the right time. It's all about completing the cycle of inner wisdom. Being able to respond to situations from that point of wisdom unconditionally. Something doesn't have to happen in order for you to respond that way. You just do. And by doing so, you're able to pretty much cloak yourself from situations that could have you going backwards possibly. Eight of Cups is at the bottom, walking away from what no longer serves you. Saturn in Pisces. You may have a Saturn in Pisces or Saturn in the 12th house. The past is important to you. Your past life is important to you. Your past life is important to you, and it's being revealed to you in your dreams or through certain messages or things that you listen to. Could be even be through the messages here. But your past life is important to you in order for you to surrender obsessive thinking, surrender to success. Because look at this card right here too. Look. Walking through nature, walking through the wilderness toward your reflection. That's your story. Okay. Twin flames. Hello. Taming the ego. the sun and the moon, but the strength card, strong emotions though. Dang, okay. Strong lunar energy. Very strong lunar energy. Cancer, Cancerian. Moon in Cancer. Four of Cups energy. So now we're looking at 712 to about 722. Leo energy. Cancer, Leo cusp. Cancer, Leo cusp. That could be the younger fire sign here with the moon in Libra. That specific is, I don't know who that is. This is inner wisdom here. That's the way you'll be able to defeat the chaos. Moon in Aquarius. So now this is about the way you feel. And your response to those feelings of those around you. The way you feel and your response to those feelings of those around you. Order and chaos. Wish coming true. Three of Swords. Learn the lesson through those partnerships that were not balanced, or simply they weren't balanced for you to see yourself more. It checked your temperament so that way it can be balanced or tempered. Similar to this star card here. Now we have a time of taking action. Leo energy. Masculine energy. Leo energy. Creative idea is looking directly at all of this right now. I wish I could show it to y'all. The King of Wands is looking at everything. The healing that has come through learning the lessons through imbalanced partnerships. Completing the cycles of inner wisdom by finding the order in chaos. It's like these are the different things you have to do, master, in order to take action, seems like. Whenever this offer comes in, say there was something that could have tempted you, right? That you would have had to tame the ego when it came in. Or it almost seems like this is wild. This seems like someone's spirit guide was like, let me tell you something. Before you even think, okay, about moving forward, you better tame whatever it is you think you got going up in here, because you see how I'm going to get down with this one here? You got nothing compared to this here, okay? So I'm going to need you to bring it down a bit, okay? So this could be these impulsive ways of communicating with people. A lion doesn't have to roar. Welcome, Jakaya. A lion doesn't have to roar. You know a lion when you see one. But the first thing that happened was emotions were revealed about those partnerships, especially with the new moon in Libra. Right? And then with the full moon in Aries, new moon in Libra, clean slate when it comes to partnerships. And then the full moon in Aries, a completion of a cycle as a result of forgiveness when it comes to who you are, vitality and life force, as it relates to those partnerships. As within, so without, as above, so below. So a lot of these partnerships that you are literally pulling in has a lot to do with your reflection. Your definition of success right now is based on your awareness of what that may be. So if you want success and you're focused more so on what you don't have, you'll continue to reflect that to you, to bring that to you. Okay? So another message is for those of you who have a lot of options and you feel overwhelmed, take some time to chill. Okay? Take some time to chill. Get into some breathing exercise, do some yoga, do something to get you back to center. Okay? Especially when there's a lot of chaos going on around you. You don't want to add fuel to that fire here. So tame the ego. Taming the ego is literally doing whatever it is that you must do for your personal development as it relates to the wounding of your heart space or matters of the heart. You taking action. Leo, Aquarius, polar opposite energy. Your creativity, your passion is depending on your environment and how you really use that. Okay? Let's go into another message. Welcome, y'all. Let's pull another spread. Since we got some new vibes up in here. Shall we? What's going on with y'all? What is going on with y'all? Source always moves at the pace that it goes. You feel me? Time is an illusion. I put that through for y'all. Anytime. So I already know. Let's get some other messages going though. Let's see what else we got. As it relates to love. As it relates to love, de nada, Pearlsy, de nada. Thank you all for liking this video. I appreciate it very much. Let's go with the elements. We are in Scorpio season, so water signs, love messages, advice as it relates to love for water signs. Messages of love for the water signs. Let's get surrender. Let's get the moon. And the higher self of the person. That's what we'll do. That's what I'm feeling guided to do. Much love, baby. I hear the water. You hear the water in the background? You hear water? All right. Water signs. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Messages of love, advice. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, when it comes to love. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, advice when it comes to love. Right now, the moon is in Virgo. Shout out to my fellow moon Virgos, my fellow Saggies. Much love to all. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, love. We have conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse. Now, 11/19, the lunar eclipse will be more than likely important to you, water signs. Okay. Now, that's happening on the axis of Taurus and Scorpio, which is connected to that North Node, South Node, Taurus and Scorpio energy we'll be having as of January. So basically, your focus right now is your self-worth, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, especially during this Scorpio season. You could be really deep in your emotions, and that's a great thing, depending on the way you utilize that energy, okay? Because you can really come up with a lot of revelations and discoveries about yourself that this would be the only way through this process that may be uncomfortable is the way that you would really come to a solution when it comes to a personal issue that you may have. Communication may be that issue. Let's see what the message is from your person's higher self to your higher self. Whispers of love, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We have conclusions are within reach. Let's see where this is going. Let's see where this is going. One more shuffle. Have here stopping at I love you. Number 20. Okay. So this could even resolve something when it comes to a connection with someone from your past, if that's something you want to do. If not, obviously, that ain't your message. Now, it could be someone from your past. As I said before, past life is important to a lot of people right now, especially during Scorpio season, which has a lot to do with those who pass on. Passing on means that the body no longer exists within the earthly realm. The body is time. Now, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, conclusions are within reach. It's raining in Montreal. Wow, I love that. Higher self, message to the collective's higher self. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Message of love. 255. We have choose love, 21. Major cycles are complete in here. So this sounds like a water sign who constantly goes through the same cycle of people over and over and over again. You may think you're connecting with a different energy because the culture switches, but nothing switches because the energy is still connected to you as within you. Conclusions are within reach. Okay. At the bottom, we have love who you are, 8. Scorpio could be significant or the 8th house energy, or this could have something to do with those deep, intense emotions as it relates to love. You could be someone who loves very deeply, and 4411. And it's really important for you to be with the like-minded and like-vibing soul. If you're someone who loves deeply, don't sell yourself short and settle because you want to experience that. Continue to give yourself that love, water signs. All right. It says here, you are divine, delightful, and deserving of the wonderful things life has to offer. There's nothing on this earth that is a lack of. It is the mindset that creates that notion, not this realm. Okay. Let's see here. Surrender message for the water signs. Surrender message for the water signs. Message of surrender for the water signs as it relates to love. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Surrender frustration. This could be single water signs or those who are in a connection and it's just don't feel right. It just doesn't, not right. It doesn't feel balanced. It doesn't connect to who you are completely in your life force. Like does it give you life? If it's not giving you life, you're coming to a realization of that. Frustration doesn't open any doors. The key to resolving a dilemma or dissolving a block is to take a breath, center yourself, and regroup so you may approach the situation more calmly. Surrender your desire to control people is at the bottom of the deck right now for the water signs. So, as you go on your journey, you're going to start to realize the shift in connections, right? That is okay. Continue to do what you do through a space of compassion. Choose love, like it says. You always have a choice as to the way you respond to others and their response to you and your actions based on your decisions. Okay. Let's go over to message from the mermaids for the water signs as it relates to love. Message from the mermaids for the water signs. We have pay attention. Notice repetitious signs and your inner guidance as this yield valuable information. So there you go. Pay attention. Conclusions are within reach. As long as you're frustrated, you're going to miss those signs because it requires you to be at a space of stillness to receive this information or signs. Mother healing. So this is a big one for some of you here now. Okay. As your feelings towards your mother heal, your desires manifest more rapidly and accurately, water signs. Let's go ahead and get you some psychic tarot cards here. As it relates to love. Message for the water signs. Thank you for the likes, love. Appreciate you. Water signs. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It's time to enjoy your material harvest. Now, this is the Nine of Pentacles, which is Venus and Virgo. Now, Venus and Virgo energy, you have to analyze so much that you may have had a habit of stepping into certain illusions or fantasies because of the way you love, that you would settle for connections, and you find yourself going through, waves of frustration more than unconditional love that you intended to share with the person. And you are someone who has your heart on your sleeves, as they would say, and you can encounter people who may take advantage of you. So you just be mindful of that. And being mindful of that means being patient with yourself. So you have to surrender frustration because it doesn't open any doors. The key to resolving a dilemma or dissolving a block is to take a breath, center yourself, and regroup so that you may approach the situation more calmly. And when you do so, you realize it's really not worth it because you're worth way more, right? So final advice. What can they expect? What can the water signs expect? Surrender and frustration. What can they expect? What can they expect? What can you expect? A moment of isolation, Virgo energy, to analyze what it is that you actually want to harvest and the way you want to harvest that. And part of that, you're going to realize, wait a minute, I need to step back from it all, because everything that you have felt and thought that you wanted was really based off of someone else's ideals, not so much yours. So all these connections were really bringing you back to self, water signs, okay? Dark night of the soul. Expect the wheel to turn. staying centered. Center yourself here. Center yourself. Literally, take a breath. Center yourself. Center yourself. What else? And walk away from what no longer serves you. This has a lot to do with your belief systems here. The illusions and the reality that you have created thus far, water signs, is based on the wisdom you were willing to accept from the challenges. So if there are still certain things that are challenging you or triggering you, is because the lesson has yet to be learned in order for you to walk away from it with compassion. Because what you're actually going to be walking towards here is the Two of Cups, which is divine unconditional love that has the opening and the connection to that innocence, that pure innocence of the child, the golden child, which is vibrant and happy and joyful. Okay. And this could be something that you're analyzing, things that are coming back, that are testing your beliefs. Let's get one more here. We have 10 of Wands here. You're almost there. Okay, don't give up. You're almost there. Surrender frustration. You're almost there. Just stay focused. Pay attention. Don't get distracted. Especially with, don't get this. Look at this. This is the same card again. You're manifesting. Okay, you already know right before you're about to give birth to the new, you go through those labor pains. So you got this. All right. That is your message, water signs, for love. Continue to do that work on self, water signs, on a daily basis, because you're really healing at a deep soul level. For real, you really are. You'll be all right. For real. Now we go into the fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sag. Aries, Leo, Sag. Love. Aries, Leo, Sag. Love. 52-55. Aries, Leo, Sag. Love. 52-55. Aries, Leo, Sag. Step out of your comfort zone, Aries, Leo, Sag. Well. Step out of your comfort zone. What do you need to release? Let's see what's under that. A new start is coming. Well, for one, sounds like fear, Aries, Leo, Sag. But let's continue. Let the cards speak. Step out of your comfort zone, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, when it comes to love. Higher self. What is the message as it relates to love, Aries, Leo, Sag? And the North Node, which will be in Taurus as of the 19th of January, is really not for the faint of heart. It's really not. It's really not. And it's not even it's not even something where you're doing something to make someone feel the faintness that the heart could experience. Is just the ascension from what many thought what was, and really rising up to what truly is unconditional love. Yeah. So Aries, Leo, Sag, this person could be really into their ascension process here. Has done a lot of work stepping out of their comfort zone. Choose love for fire signs too. Major cycles are completing because that's 21. It's like there's that one thing that you do or that's required or adjustment brings forth everything. 308. Let me see. It's like removing an old polish too. Removing old polish. Or someone could be removing polish right now. A better future is definitely promised for you. 308, 9, 10, 11. But it comes with the transformation that you have to step out of your comfort zone. So it's like major moves right here. That's what I heard. Major moves right here. That's what I heard. Major moves right here. Rest. What is this, fire signs, when it comes to love for y'all? Let me see. Hold up. Let's be obviously. Okay. Something's adding fuel to the fire right now. Something has to be put to rest. Choose love. Step out of your comfort zone. Major test for a fire sign when it comes to love. So this could be dealing or being with someone who is different from the norm when it comes to your loved ones. Step out of your comfort zone. I have get to know each other at the bottom of the deck right now, 44 and 22. So major synchronicities right now for y'all fire signs. Under that, you have honesty is essential. So be honest with yourself. Don't settle for something because of what someone else feels you should be doing. Surrender the idea you can fix someone. And surrender to play. It's almost as if you're blocked from really allowing your inner child by being in a current situation that you're in, being comfortable. Choose love and make the decision. Choose love and take the next step. Choose love and take the next step. Because this seems like it has to do with 919, 199, 111, an alignment of the Holy Trinity, because it's divine timing to give birth to the new. But there has to be a surrender of fixing someone within your environment because it can block you from your connection that you have with your current person, fire signs. Whoever this energy is around you, fire signs, you when you're around it, you're overthinking. And now your partner notices this. 311. 1511 can see that you have a temptation to retaliate. Now, fire signs, whoever this person is, could be an air sign. You can't fix this person. You can enlighten people, you can inspire people, but they have to move themselves. Fire signs. Okay. Obstacles and challenges, 5 of Wands. And this could be something karmic that you could be experiencing. It's just like It's teaching you to listen to your inner voice. That way you're able to trust your instincts more. Leo energy is really strong here with the Five of Wands, Saturn and Leo. And then we have Queen of Swords, partnerships, Seven of Pentacles, divine timing, air sign, Queen of Swords. Yeah, divine timing. This is something has played its course. Fire signs. Yeah. Wow. Something has played its course for sure. It was all part of divine timing though. But you have to step out of your comfort zone. And really see this as a lesson to teach you more about who you are. This deep, intense passion that you have to choose love, knowing that you have a choice. Not many come with that ability to know, one, that they have a choice, 313, to create their reality. But being a fire sign, Ace of Wands energy, you can create it all. But you may have to undergo more lessons in realizing that energy. And there could be a particular air sign that had taught you this. But it's time to step away from, the battered energy or the wounded like energy, because this has a lot to do with manipulating the mind. Okay? Choose love to find the order in chaos. By saying, you know what, at the end of the day, it's as within, so without. So what about that energy that I pull in towards me that needs to teach me what I must know to move on, okay, from this karmic energy, the sorrow, pains, and regrets of this karmic energy, so I can turn around and really see the divine energy or divine essence of this situation. Because this is Taurus energy. Again, now we have the step out of your comfort zone, North Node energy. Choose love, because even with the Empress and Venus energy, we have a lot of heart energy as well. All right. That was your message, fire signs. Let me actually, Mother Healing was at the bottom here. 2 for y'all. Hold on. One more, fire signs. Hold on. Empowerment and stay optimistic. And yes, just stay optimistic. You're more powerful than you realize. Because whatever this is, it's testing the shit out of you. Okay? Don't fall for the BS. Stay focused, fire signs. Don't lose your shit, especially when it comes to those that are your loved ones. You're going through a phase where, you're really realizing a lot about partners and people that you've been connected to. All right. Air signs. Since we had that connection right there, let's go to the air signs. Let's see what's up. Let's clear this out, though. You said the ascension journey is not for the faint of heart. No, it isn't. Air signs. Here we go. Here we go. Air signs. Here we go. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. What's going on? What's going on? 104.5. Huh. Who's an air sign from New York? 104.5. Or you could be going to a radio station or getting an invite. Random. 105.1. Air signs. Could have something to do with that network, though. It did say 104, though. But I said 105. All right. Air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius as it relates to love, advice. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, love, advice. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. 12th house could be significant. Be bold and make the first move. Air signs. What could this be? A time to give rather than take. So this could be an air sign energy where, as it relates to love and really expressing that, you're used to being the one who's always asked first. And now you're being asked to provide that energy. Or this could have something to really do with a particular work or service, air signs. And this can connect you to love. Be bold and make the first move. Let's see what message the higher self of the person that is divinely connected to you. That could be the person you with or someone new, depending on where you're at on your path. That's what I'm pulling for. The higher self of your divine person. Message to you, your higher self. Be bold to make the first move. Air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Cardinal energies include Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn. Libra, this could be significant. Or justice. Justice system, legal matters. This is a love message, love advice. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Focus on love, 24. Look for the good in everyone. That would surely help you to figure out what you may want to say or do in giving or being bold and making the first move. Is first see where everyone is, reading the room, air signs. Because you're all about communication. So telepathy is something you can easily connect to, being that is part of an air element. Be bold to make the first move. And even allowing yourself to go through these transformations to develop that skill. You may even be doing this with your partner or deciding to want to fully work on telepathy. Don't know why I'm pulling another one here, but here we go. Love is all around you. 16. There is love everywhere all the time. Simply acknowledge this as truth. There's a lot of air energy in here as well. The birds and butterflies, a transformation that's happening in terms of the way you're able to communicate with your partner, air signs. This could have something to do with telepathy. Taking a chance on love and being with those who think the way you do, communicate the way you do. Surrender message for the air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We'll be doing earth signs next and last. An earth sign may be significant. Capricorn. Air signs. We have here, I have here at a new dawn at the bottom of the deck, but we also have surrender to your full power. air signs. Your life is calling for you to step into your full power rather than playing it small. Sounds like that ability to me. Surrender to divine timing. Now, air signs, this could really be the connection or communication you're building with your partner, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is a love message, but it seems like whoever is a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and you encounter this message, then obviously you and your partner are on the right path to really unlock this power when it comes to being able to communicate non-verbally. Okay, 11102. The intuition there. Surrender to divine timings at the bottom. Let me see what else you get here. Surrender to rest and sleep. A lot of intuitive messages coming through your dreams. Make sure you're journaling, air signs. This is a love message, but this is what you got coming out. It has to do with whomever is in a particular union that could be working together as twin flames to develop their abilities. Surrender to more rest and sleep as you're going through these crystalline bodily upgrades. All right. Could be the leaders, air signs. Yes, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, the leaders in this building of the new earth, the earth. Let's see. Emotional withdrawal. Saturn in Pisces, separating yourself from old belief systems that left a deep impression on you, that created your illusion and your story. Hi, Fatima, my love. Air signs. Message for the air signs. Yep, definitely moving on from those energies. All right. Let's see what we got here. Message from the mermaids. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, as it relates to love. You and your person, because I'm picking up on a couple. You and your person are really developing your soul abilities. Emotionally withdrawn from those beliefs that no longer serve you, that created a habit that was debilitating to your success, and now you're moving on as guided by source, the divine creator of all the universe. So here, what we have. Message from the mermaids, air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. A new dawn came out, and divine magic. I'm telling you. You can feel it. Or this could be those of you who are, mindful that we are in this age of Aquarius and that it's time to really step into your full power here. All right. Appreciate that energy, air signs. I like that. This is a strong network, very strong network that you have here, air signs. You and your partner have an extremely strong network. Your opportunities right now, expect miracles, air signs. This could even be the balance within you if you're not with someone. Okay, yeah, definitely the balance within you. Balancing the dark and the light, removing the illusion of the higher self is separate from the 3D self, and now you're becoming this magical fucking being, gifted. This is the gifted as I don't know who. This is major downloads you're having from a past life here. Something to do with the very powerful child. February 6th. 6. You're on the right path, though. That's for sure. You're on the right path. You're on the right path. You're being guided by your ancestors to take on this work that you're creating as it relates to partnerships and divine connections. You're here to teach. Welcome, little mama. You're here to teach. Yeah, you're here to teach. The collective Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or if this message resonates with you, if you and your partner are those who are here to shift the collective, to bring forth this new dawn, welcome. Ashe. Shout out to y'all. But that is your message, air signs. Let's go on to the earth signs. Yep, there goes that Aquarius energy right there. That aqua energy. It's all about sudden awakening, sudden enlightenment, a new dawn. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good. Come on now. All right, air signs, earth signs. Final group. Advice when it comes to love for the earth signs. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Capricorn 10th house, Taurus 2nd house, Virgo 6th house. Capricorn ruled by Saturn, Taurus, Venus, Virgo, Mercury, and Chiron. Welcome, everyone. This message is advice for the earth signs as it relates to love. We have this new moon in Scorpio coming up. 117. All right, y'all. Here we go, baby. Here we go. Earth signs. Taurus could be highly significant, or the 2nd house, or someone who has been studying here. Messages of love for earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. First card on out, prosperity lies ahead. New moon in Taurus. Polar opposite is Scorpio, and that is the new moon we will be having on the 4th of November, which is also a super moon. So that is intensifying the energy of newness when it comes to deep, intense emotions, shared resources, okay? The occult, what's been hidden and what's being revealed. Basically, prosperity lies ahead for some of you in that information because it's going to shift your core values. And core values are going to also be connected to the way you experience love, right? Tell me there one more for the earth signs. 330, 33. You're mastering something here and your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn. So definitely Taurus, Capricorn, this is an earth sign reading. Y'all really coming through. All right. What do you need to release? Pay attention to that. Just don't let pride get in your way, but definitely release what no longer serves you. Your hard work is paying off. You don't want this to backfire on your connections, especially when it comes to matters of love. You don't want one aspect of your life trickling over into your relationship because you didn't handle it or, clean it up at the time that you were supposed to. Higher self message, whispers of love. Prosperity lies ahead. When it comes to matters of love, shadow work that you've been doing, especially as it relates to those who you may feel have power over you. You notice that once you really, honed in on you, things began to change. Focus on love. It's amazing how the first two elements had the same whisper of love, and now this one had this. Okay, I see y'all out here. Treasure your loved ones. So focus on the good in all. Let's get one more for the earth signs. Be supportive. Make a genuine effort to show you care. So for those of you who've been working on self for some time, similar to the other message, it's time for you to now be open to the world around you. But there's also this period of rest and relaxation. Earth signs, a little bit more grounding. A little bit more grounding. Because these emotions could be kind of sporadic. I just saw surrender to non-action. 333. If you feel like there are situations testing your connection to the one you are in, that you want to be committed to, not interested in, and this is basically establishing already a connection with someone where there is this understanding that you both, but you notice that something is off around you. Okay. Focus more on love, as you may be surrounded by clouds, but that will pass. That will pass. Because it seems like you're literally pulling up the energy from the past, and it's showing itself in your environment at the same time your prosperity is showing itself too. So surrender to non-action and just allow yourself to, rest when necessary. Because in that resting period, you may even find yourself not avoiding, but being proactive to keep yourself away from toxic energies. Surrender to passion came out. Get out of your head and feel the fire in your belly. Focus on the people or activities that ignite your passion and let it flow. Yeah, for real. Because you're manifesting something very big here, either within your connection of love, or you will be. And it's important for you to surround yourself around more love, and where the information you have is received, not so much judged or criticized. This is not the phase for you for you to be going through criticism. There's a phase for everything, right? For being real here. Not if, but we are. But definitely surrender to passion. Some of you have deep wounds that are connected to like your mother or your grandmother, and it's time to surrender those feelings of it, or paternal figure and their maternal side. Because whatever this is seems to rise up and take your focus off of things, where you find yourself becoming temperamental. So it's important to get around the opposite energy, or even making the effort to show you care in this connection as well. But that underlying factor blocks you from fully being able to express that. But your hard work is paying off from the shadow work you've been doing when it comes to your confidence, your self-worth, by going through these transformations, these endings. Hello, my darling. So you want to get out of your head and feel the fire in your belly. What is your instinct telling you here? And when you do so, you'll know where to place yourself, where you can either give or receive that support. Especially when it comes to love, and you've been experiencing this growing up, you're going to connect yourself to those who could more than likely take advantage of you, but continue to see the good in everyone. But also strengthen yourself to realize who's who. And what helps is not thinking you can change someone. Surrender to the natural beauty of the natural world. To surrender to the beauty of the natural world. Take a relaxing break and spend time in nature. Replenish yourself by feeling the beauty and the ecstasy there. Yeah, it's like this process of regeneration, earth signs, when it comes to love, it's happening within your core as well at a soul level for all signs. And as it relates to earth, this is something that's tangible. So this could even be for the collective as well, where all of these things are literally guiding you. Because if you notice, when you're in a connection that you're no longer in, you start to want to dive in these gifts or ideas that you have to get your mind off of it, right? But we don't even realize that that may be the connection as to the reason why we experience that energy, to add fuel to that passion or that fire and bring it to our forefront, our awareness. Oh, okay, this is something we could be working on. But it seems to happen through a challenge. Saturn. Earth signs, the people you have been connected to may not have been the best, but it's teaching you so much about you. So much about you. And this is going to bring you great wealth, for real, for real. Great wealth in the sense of the way you feel about yourself. Not even so much the material aspect yet. That's a byproduct of it. We have here surrender to the magic of who you are at the bottom of the deck. We all have magic in us, even in the mundane aspects of life. Remember that you are a magical being with a uniqueness and worth that come from just being you. So all of these connections were there to open that part of you, to get you to see the magic within you. And it was disguised as a challenge. Let's see what the mermaids have to say. Synchronicity and empowerment. And I love this coming out for y'all because it says you're more powerful than you realize. It's safe for you to be powerful. It is actually safe for you to turn your pain into treasure. Yes. And just in saying that, that resonates for someone to take action some way, somehow. Source knows. Synchronicity. Your prayers and questions are being answered by synchronistic events. Notice them in order to increase their flow and stay optimistic. Earth signs. Your dreams are coming true. Don't quit right before the miracle occurs. Let's see what we got here. Obstacles and challenges. You're more powerful than you realize. Your hard work is paying off. Prosperity lies ahead. That y'all about to really come up. For everything you've been through, earth signs, you are about to be blissed beyond measure. Okay? Like I said, rejoice in celebration. Mercury and Cancer. Stay focused on what it is that you've been working on. All right? You will connect with your divine counterpart. If you have not done so yet, you will. But just stay focused on your passions. Surrender to the beauty of the natural world. Surrender to your element, earth signs. You got to tap into your element and regenerate naturally the same way it does, especially if you find yourself experiencing any stagnancy when it comes to matters of the heart. Ground yourself. Don't get distracted. Fuck that. What is this? Obstacles and challenges. Message here. Earth signs. Yeah. Aquarius. This could be an Aquarius that, you know, could be testing you. But tell them thank you. Because the other side of this is healing. Tell them thank you. Justice. The other side of this is healing. It's balance. Come on now. Show the world the real you. Bring love into the situation. Your obstacle and challenge is for you to bring love in situation. That's the whole point of the challenge. Yeah, to bring love into the situation. You get rewarded when you bring love into the situation. More love, more water and shit. Yeah. The maternal factor. You got double Capricorn here, double Saturn energy. So this right here, Saturn in Leo, July 22nd, August 3rd, around there. Could be significant to you. If so, definitely know that things will turn around. Just don't let the pride get in the way. Okay? When the ego wants to tell you this will never happen for you, man, fuck that. It will happen. Your purpose, my dear ego, is to allow me to gain experience so I can continue to observe. What do you expect? 44. Okay. You even have, these ancestors from your past that could have, been a part of the cycle, assisting you to get past these generational patterns. Because things happen for and through to create balance in the world. Healing of the world, earth signs, is important. You may be connected to that air sign energy too. Okay. So I love how the messages sort of, they kind of picked up on one another, but energy is fluid, right? But thank you all for joining me. I appreciate you all. I will see you next time. Ciao.